MAVReC. My name is Jeremiah.
My name is Cobra.
My name is Timothy.
My name's Marvin.
My name is Demetria.
My name is Jeremiah.
My name is William.
My name's Noel.
My name's Casimir.
And we're talking about how we feel about Michael Pfleger's comment towards Chief Keef. I quote, Chief Keef has announced that he will hold the benefit concert to raise funds for his friend and the baby who were killed this past weekend. Really, Chief Keef is one of the reasons we have all this violence. He has been one of the encouragers of the violence. Instead of having a concert, why does he man up and acknowledge it's time to stop this violence and apologize for his part in it? We don't need a concert, we need peace. 7 dead and 24 shot this weekend, and he wants to do a concert. Chief Keef, shut up. How you guys feel about that?
Well, in my opinion, I think Chief Keef should not be blamed at all for this because in Chicago, it's a lot of violence going on, and Chief Keef is not a part. Well, he is a part because of music and stuff. Well, he's trying to just help the family of the little kid that died and his friend that died recently this weekend, and I don't think Michael had the rights to say he should shut up because he's just trying to help, and we should acknowledge what he's trying to do, and yeah.
I think Michael is just trying to find a negative part of Chief Keef, and that's not right because like Chief Keef is actually trying to help the family of his friend and the baby that just got killed. So he should stop thinking of the negative part of what Chief Keef is doing, because we all know Chief Keef writes about like gangs, violence, and shooting, but like that doesn't mean he should say the negative part of that. He's trying to help out the family. So if Chief Keef stopped rapping right now, the violence wouldn't stop because the violence was never there when he started. So he shouldn't be saying Chief Keef is the cause of it when other people were the cause of it before Chief Keef even started.
Okay, I think that like Chief Keef is not the reason why. He just tries to describe his history, I guess, his the way he used to live, and I think that it really should come to like the community as a whole, including the government and everything, to change the city as a whole. I don't think it's just you can't just put one part of the piece and then blame it all on him. Okay, but I understand that he could influence some people, but I don't think he should be acknowledged for what he's doing right now. So that's all I say.
I think Chief Keef should not be the victim of the crime because he's just doing what he can do best to make it out of what he was already into. So he's not the source of all the violence that's caused in Chicago because there's many other people that started way before him. And yeah.
I don't think Chief Keef should be blamed because violence started like way before him in Chicago, like when all the major gangs moved into Chicago, like 60s and stuff, and Al Capone and all that, the organized gangs. So violence has been happening, and Chief Keef's music isn't really like is more like telling the reality of what happened in his life and in the streets, because the news doesn't really describe it. So all he's trying to do is get the word out what's really happening in the ghetto and all that. So I don't think Chief Keef should be blamed for what's happening in Chicago.
What I think about Michael Pfleger's comments, I think Chief Keef shouldn't entirely be blamed because all he's really doing is just rapping about his own life. And the question becomes like, why is it that Chief Keef and his friends live like that? Like, why is it that they have to turn to pushing drugs and shooting people in order to get by? And I think when you look at that, then you got to blame the entire system, like the city government, the Chicago Housing Authority, all those people that have been basically like poverty, all the things that are responsible for the poverty of these communities and the fact that they have to turn to these things to survive should be investigated, looked into, rather than just pointing at Chief Keef and saying you're the cause of the problem. Because they've said this about almost every music genre, every controversial artist. They've done this to like rock and roll in the 50s. They've done this to like NWA in the 90s. Like, I don't think we should go around blaming another artist for what's going on in society, because I don't think that's the answer to this problem.
in my opinion, Chief Keef isn't to blame. Not entirely. It it is somewhat of his fault because the little kids they're influenced by his music, and teenagers they're influenced. They want to act like that and be what he is. I also want him. Well, what he said too. It's more the lines of the system of it blaming on the other things. They don't want anybody else to make it besides white folks. So the only way Chief Keef can go about is telling about his music.
In my opinion, I think that you just can't blame Chief Keef unless you blame everybody because somehow a lot of almost all the people in the world are somehow involved in violence.
And this is our comment to how we feel about Michael Pfleger's comment towards Chief Keef. Thanks for watching.